Mayor Brian Stack, Mayor Brian Stack, Mayor Brian Stack. Just when you think he can't get any crazier, he gets crazier. I am Leroy Truth. I am Leroy Truth for Leroy Truth Investigations, because the truth matters. I rented a big, giant Billboard TV box truck this past Saturday because Mayor Stack allegedly had my sign torn down. I put a sign on a building at the invitation of an owner of that building. And the sign was, I'm investigating Mayor Brian Stack. And if you have tips of alleged corruption, pay-to-play, retaliation, voter intimidation, and more, contact me. I'm going to investigate all allegations. By the way, I have over 500 allegations now of pay-to-play, retaliation, voter intimidation, etc., etc., etc. So far, and growing. Every day, there's more coming to me. So what's crazy? This past Saturday morning, I have the box truck with the big video camera of Justin Mercado, the secretary of the Board of Education, assaulting and robbing me on this big 15-foot screen. And also my Got Tips flyer as well on there. And one of his minions, one of his little slaves, his volunteer slaves that are mind-controlled apparently by Brian Stack, they proudly showed a picture of the truck with Justin Mercado attacking and assaulting me right in front of the mayor. And that was all caught on security footage. And what does the mayor do? This person proudly shows him, am I going to get a prize, Daddy? Am I going to get a prize? I have this picture of Leroy Truth's truck there. From a number of inside sources, they told me he suddenly became silent. And by the way, he was in the middle of some type of volunteer rally. He got all the troops together, all his volunteers, in a display of so-called force for my benefit. Pathetic. Doesn't mean anything. So Brian Stack, as soon as he saw that picture of the truck, he got beet red, stopped talking, and ran out of that place so fast people didn't know where he went. Disappeared. People couldn't get in touch with him. This is where it gets crazy. Watch this. This is insane. He went because he's desperate. He said, I can't stop this guy. He says, someone also told me, he said, Leroy Truth, this Leroy Truth guy, he's out of control. And we've got to find a way to stop him. Why would you find a way to stop an investigative journalist doing his job? If you did nothing wrong, Brian Stack, you have nothing to hide, nothing to fear. So what does he do? He's had private investigators allegedly follow me. He's had private investigators digging into my life to attempt to dig up dirt. He's had people physically assault me, including I was physically assaulted by his right-hand man, Justin Mercado. What does he do next? It just gets crazier. I'm going to show you. Now, this is not the exact place he went, but he went to a voodoo doctor, allegedly. A number of people told me that Brian Stack went to see a voodoo doctor. Apparently, Mercedes Joaquin, his girlfriend, is into that. She comes from the Dominican Republic. And the Dominican Republic is an awesome, awesome place, by the way. But many friends who have been there. I've not had the pleasure to go there yet, but I want to go there. However, Mercedes does voodoo stuff. So Mayor Stack, this is a sitting mayor for over 23 years, a sitting state senator for over 23 years, and the head of the Judiciary Committee. He picks the judges and the prosecutors and the justices and helps to appoint the attorney general. What does he do to attempt to stop an investigative journalist from doing his job? He goes to a voodoo doctor. Allegedly. I've got this from a number of inside sources who say they know this. Again, I'm not making any statements of fact whatsoever. Allegedly is all over this. But he allegedly went to a voodoo doctor in an attempt, another last desperate attempt to try to stop me from continuing my investigation of him and exposing all these alleged corruptions, allegations. Over 500 I have received over the past 2 months. Yet the local mainstream media, they're freaking lazy as hell. They're not doing anything about this. I've contacted numerous ones. It's like, no story here. Oh, no investigation here. Now, we already know about this. They're traitors. Traitors to the Constitution of the United States. Traitors to our country. The media is supposed to be in a relationship. It's been called antagonistic. Not that you antagonize, to bother, harass people, but antagonistic to the government positions that they take. You're supposed to speak truth to power. And if there's even a little sliver of alleged corruption in media, we have an obligation to explore that, to investigate it, and to expose it if we find it's true. But if you have newspapers covering for Mayor Brian Stack, allegedly the New Jersey Globe, who is a David Wildstein, only guy who pled guilty to the Chris Christie Bridgegate thing, editor of that newspaper, if they're allegedly covering for him, they need to be out of business like this. So Mayor Brian Stack has gotten so desperate, he has now gone to meet with voodoo doctors to try to stop Leroy Truth. And God bless everyone and whatever their beliefs are. Everyone has their journey. But a sitting mayor should never be resorting to attempted voodoo to stop a free and independent investigative reporter from exposing him. And one last thing. Brian Stack supposedly said to a number of his supporters that this Leroy Truth guy is out of control. And you're damn right I'm out of control. I cannot be controlled. I cannot be bought. By the way, I did receive a phone call where someone was feeling me out if I wanted to get some money. Say, hey, I don't know your financial situation, but maybe you talk to Brian. Maybe he'd do something to help you out to stop investigating him. Someone told me that. I said, no way. No way, Jose. I can't be bought. I can't be intimidated. I can't be stopped. I will relentlessly follow every single lead, every single allegation to expose the truth. And if it's not true, I'll share that as well. I have no agenda other than the truth. I don't give a shite about Brian. Not personal. I don't even know the guy. It's personal from him to me. Everything he's been having done to me. I'm not stopping. And I'm just getting started on my investigation. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like this video. Please share this video. Please subscribe to the Facebook if you're watching this on Facebook. God bless you all. And as someone once said, in fact, this was Martin Luther King who said, the problem is that not that we are outnumbered. The problem is that we are outorganized. And I have had hundreds of people coming to me, which is going to grow even more. And it does every single day, who want Mayor Stack exposed fully, once and for all. I am Leroy Truth for Leroy Truth Investigations, because the truth matters.